What's going on YouTube? Culturedog Sam Hatch back here with another LaserDisc update video, and this one is long overdue. I realized I'd shown some of these discs in random live streams, but I hadn't really done a proper update video for the whole last quarter of 2019. So we're actually going to move back in time a little bit and start with the lot I got recently, some of which I think I've already sent off to collectors. I think there was a couple Schwarzenegger movies I already moved on, but we'll just have to imagine those. But yeah, I picked up a small lot recently. Most of it's all commons. Really only going to keep a handful of it because a lot of it's stuff I already own or whatever. But there was a few upgrades I was able to kind of trade out for, nicer looking covers, etc. So we're going to dig in. One of the things I'm going to keep is a nicer version of Goldfinger, the Bond edition. I think my copy has a little bit more shelf wear, so it'll be a little bit of an upgrade there. Got to start with some James Bond, of course. And I never had this. Everybody seems to have this in their collection. It is a little promo disc that Pioneer did, and I've seen it on YouTube before because everybody's made captures of it and posted it. But Pioneer's Laser Optics 2. It lets you know that LaserDisc is the best show in town. Lots of fun demo stuff, and it's got some interesting information on the back here, and tons of credits for the films in it. When did this come out? 1989. So LaserDisc was the best show in town. This I wanted to keep just because I don't have this this pressing. I've got, it's got some stress fractures and stuff. I've got the THX version, of course, but I never did get this original image release from when this dropped, 91, of the Terminator. And yeah, you can't have enough Terminator discs in your collection in different variants. So I figured I'd hold on to that one. This one, I've had so many copies of it, and then I settled for the CAV Pioneer Special Edition. But one came back in my life, and I figured, I love using this as a test disc when I'm testing out players, and it's so compact, just one disc. I'm going to hold on to it. So Cliffhanger's back in my life. So yeah, Rennie Harlan fun. Die Hard on the Mountain. Gotta love it. And a sadly non-letterboxed version of Lethal Weapon with the full Warner silver stripe. This one's a little bit older. What year did this drop? Looks like, package design in 1987. Damn. Hot damn. And then, of course, you got to have the widescreen edition of Lethal Weapon Deuce, Electric Boogaloo. Silver stripe on the back this time, so that was nice of them to do that. I saw this one in the theaters, and I remember I was pretty late at night, but I was pretty punchy and tired by the end of it, so I should really watch it again. I don't think I ever watched it again. Lethal Weapon 3. I just remember like a construction site being, intriguing and boring at the same time towards the end. So I'll have to peep that one. And I figured I'd hold on to this. I have the box set, but this this does have a featurette on it and some coming attractions, etc. But just in the name of having a CLV alternative to my CAV box, I figured I'd get the 45th anniversary edition of It's a Wonderful Life. Nice gold embossed action there. Sweet gatefold. And also sadly I have this one. I don't have volume 1, but another copy of the Image catalog. These are fun. It's actually everything that, I had the print version of the Image catalog as well too, but this was the digital one where it's all CAV, and you could search through the entire catalog and see what they had available, and order it through Suncoast or wherever. Apparently there's a bunch of different ones of these, like with different jackets for specific vendors. But I love it's got the cloth case, and of course it's a little baby 8-inch. But yeah, it's got the sweet cloth case. Apparently they made you pay $10 for it too. Right. Old Image release, so nothing too exciting here in the cheesy Image artwork, but Highlander, There can be only one, so if there is one, probably get one of the later reissues of the sweet-ass gatefold special edition. But it'll do. And this is the equally old, was this 1992 this version came out? I don't believe it's letterboxed. Highlander 2, The Sickening. So, got a little Highlander action. And more image trash artwork, but Walter Hill's Red Heat. I also did have Raw Deal, which somebody bought. So that's one of the ones you have to imagine. It was the like old, pan and scan version. Speaking of pan and scan, this is the pan and scan CBS Fox rendition of Predator. Just watching some John McTiernan last night. The Movies That Made Us. I was watching the bit about the making of Die Hard. That was really good. And love the spot gloss on this. Never gets old. Yet another copy of the theatrical edition of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. So if somebody needs that, I can sell that to them for cheap. In case you've never seen the insert. Of the gatefold. Yeah, it's not an insert. It's a gatefold interior. And another super common. I don't know how many copies I have of this, but you can't have enough Arnold Schwarzenegger, so Some True Lies. It's not the DTS one. It's just the original AC3 release. Again, if you haven't seen the gatefold, take a peek. More Arnold. This is a very minty looking jacket and surprisingly tasty picture quality of the Notorious Rotter Eraser. Watched the whole damn thing and it looked fine. Because I was watching on my LDS1, which is pretty, that and my Quasar are pretty forgiving with rot, but no, it looked good. This is a live home video. Yeah, this isn't letterboxed or anything. Release of Universal Soldier. And again, another 4:3 edition. But I don't even think there is a letterboxed version of this on LD. Lionheart. I'll have to look into that. More JCVD. He's so grumpy. Why are you so grumpy, JCVD? And while we're on the Jean-Claude train, another copy of Time Cop, which I already have. I should probably take a peek and see if this one's nicer than my edition. So yeah, I'll have a copy of this for sale eventually. I do need to get the DTS one at some point. Spine's blown out on this one, unfortunately. I'll have to check it for, the cover's a little beat. I'll have to check it for rot too, but Under Siege. Under Siege. No, that's a rot candidate. Actually, maybe it's 2's the big prime one, but this is an old MGM UA rainbow top. Always looks like an old console game cartridge or something. I think it's just analog audio, CX encoded, of Red Dawn. So we got that. Of course, I have the Factory Shout Select Blu-ray, which I definitely enjoy. Never really heard of this, but it's got George Kennedy, Lou Ferrigno, Yaphet Kotto, Lyle Azedo, Jan Michael Vincent, and Brad Davis. Hangfire. Yeah, really cool cover art, though. Dig the simplicity of it, the color scheme. But I guess I'll have to watch this. Who did this? Peter Maris, directed by. Jim Price music. Who wrote it? Anybody? Brian Jeffries. Nice. All right, I'll have to peep that. And I do have a copy of this already because I pre-ordered it from Suncoast and got it the day it came out. And this is really minty. More awesome spot gloss. The original Dolby Surround edition of The Crow. A seminal release. Definitely a must-have on LaserDisc. I do also have the, I think I have the AC3 reissue and the DTS. I definitely have the DTS because I bought that from Ken Cranes back in the day. It's funny, I had just gotten this over the summer and learned that even though it had no demarcation on the front cover, it actually was a letterboxed edition. And a tiny little notice on the back of E.T. So now I've got another one, and yeah, it says letterboxed up there, like, but nothing like up there like Universal would later do. And another old analog audio release of 1953, The World of the Worlds. So no frills, but some cool photos on the back there. Cool release. And some music discs I'll be letting go. I did sell a Carpenter's disc already, but this one's also up for grabs. Kenny Loggins, live from the Grand Canyon. He's looking at you. He's ready for action. His hair is moist and fluffy. I don't know if it's moist and fluffy. It's something. It's luscious. Wow, this is old. Age to Age tour. A&M releases this digital audio. Looks like it's CX. Yeah, this is the original analog audio release of 1984 release. Amy Grant in concert. Sadly, way before Baby Baby. Otherwise, I'd probably hold on to it. So, but a ton of songs on there. So if you like Amy Grant, let me know. A non-widescreen release, Dolby Surround. Mighty Ducks. Got some Emilio action in there. If you like Repo Man, you'll love the Mighty Ducks. And I don't think this is an upgrade, but I'll double check. It's pretty nice condition. The most common of the commons. Well, not the most common of the commons, but the THX AC3 Dolby Digital CLV release of Twister. It's actually pretty nice. This might be nicer than my copy. I'll have to check it out. It's got a little bit of a stress print up here, but not too shabby. And you can't have a common lot without this. It's funny, Chris Altman from LaserDisc Forever Group, I think just recently got 5 of these in a joke gag gift for the holidays. Fantasia. I still don't have the box, believe it or not, but I do have already a copy of this. So if somebody needs Fantasia, they grow on trees. They also can, if you feed them after midnight, all sorts of things will happen, or pour water on them. This is a letterboxed edition of Always, but of course I have a minty copy already, so I'll be moving this one on to someone else. And here we go. Back to the commons. Sadly, the spine's a little blown out, but the original Dolby Surround edition of Speed, I was hoping for the Dolby Digital one with the bum LFE track, or the DTS one, but sadly, 'twas not to be. Just another old, regular version of Speed. And I'll have to check this out and see if this is one of the early pressings with the bad surround track with the, I don't know if there was like dropouts or something like that. Looks like somebody like Sharpied part of the cover too. I don't know what's going on there. But Stargate. Somebody needs a beater copy of Stargate. Yeah. It's widescreen. The pan scan version of this sucks. I watched that not too long ago. There's like stuff they talk about on screen that they actually don't show you in the pan scan version. It's like ridiculous. A non-letterboxed old ass 1988 CBS Fox edition of Wall Street. Seen a little bit of love over the years, but yeah, tis what it is. And likewise, a little bit of shelf wear on this bad boy. Everybody should have a copy of this beast in their collection. The Abyss Special Edition, widescreen letterboxed edition. This is probably actually in better shape than the one I have. But yeah, so I got that THX, and it's got the insert booklet. So I can open that up if you want to see, in case you've never seen it before. Lots of writing, important information, that sort of thing. Great release. Watched mine a lot. So we'll stop there. That'll be part 1. And I do have another box. I have 2 more boxes that are going to be arriving with some mystery discs. So we'll probably have 3 parts in total, but I'm going to just film these 2 parts right now. And we'll be back with some more stuff, including a bunch I got from overseas and the stuff I picked up earlier on in the year. Stuff even going back as far as retro world and all that stuff. So cheers, thanks for hanging out. We'll be back with some LaserDiscs.